Stop. You have been eating blueberries the wrong way your entire life. Welcome back to Moonlight Food, the place where we transform your grocery list into a blueprint for longevity. Most people treat these tiny blue gems as a simple topping for their morning yogurt or a sweet ingredient in a muffin, but by washing them incorrectly or consuming them with the wrong foods, you are neutralizing the most potent brain-boosting medicine in your kitchen. To understand the sheer power of the blueberry, we have to look at its deep roots in the wild landscapes of North America. For centuries, indigenous tribes revered the starberry, so called because of the five-pointed star shape on its blossom end. They didn't just eat them for sweetness, they used them as a concentrated medicine to survive harsh winters and as a tonic for overall vitality. Unlike many modern fruits that have been oversized and oversweetened by humans, the blueberry remains one of the few true wild superfoods that still carries the concentrated chemical defense systems of its ancestors. When we peer into the microscopic world of a blueberry, we find a nutritional profile that is arguably the most impressive in the entire berry kingdom. While they are low in calories and high in fiber, their true value lies in their deep, dark pigment. That signature blue-purple hue comes from a high concentration of anthocyanins. These aren't just colors, they are powerful flavonoids that act as a sophisticated defense system for your body. Blueberries are consistently ranked at the very top of the ORAC scale, which measures the antioxidant capacity of foods. But it doesn't stop there. These tiny berries are loaded with vitamin K, manganese, and a unique compound called pterostibine, which is a close cousin to the longevity molecule found in grapes, but with much higher bioavailability, meaning your body can actually use it to fight aging and cellular decay. The health benefits of consuming these anthocyanins daily are nothing short of miraculous for the human brain. Scientific studies have shown that blueberries can actually cross the blood-brain barrier, allowing their antioxidants to directly protect neurons from oxidative stress. This process has been linked to improved memory, faster cognitive processing, and a significant delay in mental aging. Beyond the brain, blueberries are a massive win for your cardiovascular system. They help improve the elasticity of your arteries and reduce the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, which is a major factor in heart disease. For those concerned with blood sugar, the bioactive compounds in blueberries improve insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism, making them one of the safest and most beneficial fruits for metabolic health. It is a complete internal shield for your most vital organs. However, the reason I said you are eating them wrong is because of how we handle their delicate chemistry. First, the bloom, that waxy silver-white coating you see on fresh blueberries, is actually a natural protective layer that preserves the berry and indicates freshness. Many people scrub this off or wash their berries hours before eating them, which causes the skin to break down and precious nutrients to leak out. You should only wash them immediately before consumption. Furthermore, how you eat them matters. Research suggests that consuming blueberries with dairy, specifically milk or heavy cream, can significantly inhibit the absorption of those precious antioxidants. The proteins in dairy bind to the polyphenols, making them harder for your body to process. If you want the full brain-boosting effect, eat them plain, with nuts or in a plant-based bowl. Also, don't ignore the frozen section. Frozen blueberries are often picked at peak ripeness and frozen instantly, which can actually lock in more anthocyanins than the fresh berries that have been sitting on a truck for a week. Of course, there are a few precautions to keep in mind to get the most out of your berry habit. Because blueberries are often consumed in large quantities and have thin skins, they're frequently found on the dirty dozen list for pesticide residue. Whenever possible, choose organic blueberries to avoid a cocktail of unwanted chemicals that can counteract the fruit's natural benefits. Additionally, while they are great for blood sugar, eating them in the form of sugary jams or processed juices removes the essential fiber and spikes your insulin. Stick to the whole fruit to ensure the fiber slows down the sugar absorption and feeds your gut microbiome. Selecting the perfect batch of blueberries is a game of color and texture. Avoid any containers that show signs of moisture or staining at the bottom, as this usually means there are squashed or moldy berries hidden underneath. Look for berries that are deep blue, almost black, and have that dusty bloom still intact. If they look reddish or green, they aren't ripe, and unlike some other fruits, blueberries do not ripen significantly once they are picked. Give the container a gentle shake. The berries should move freely and sound firm. If they thud or stick together, they're likely overripe and losing their nutritional potency. Once you have your perfect berries, storage is about moisture control. Keep them in their original breathable container or a glass jar lined with a paper towel to absorb any excess humidity. Store them in the main body of the refrigerator, not the high humidity crisper drawer. If stored correctly and kept dry, fresh blueberries can last up to 2 weeks, but for the highest antioxidant count, try to eat them within the first 5 days. By respecting the delicate nature of the blueberry and eating them with the right pairings, you are turning a simple snack into a high-performance fuel for your mind and body. Stop treating them like a garnish and start treating them like the cognitive gold they are. Your brain will thank you for years to come.